Hey everyone from the Flying With Me channel, Romulo here. Getting the machine ready for takeoff today. You'll be landing with me at 2 helipads here in Belo Horizonte, okay? So if you've made it this far, subscribe to the channel, share, and leave a like. Meanwhile, I'll be getting the helicopter ready while you go and like it. Go subscribe if you haven't already, okay? Let's go. I'm going to carefully fit the iPad right here, making sure it sits securely in its designated spot, and then give it a quick, thorough clean, especially focusing on the screen to remove any fingerprints or smudges. After that, I'll put it back in place, ensuring everything is set up properly. For those who are new to the channel, let me explain. The iPad is actually used for air navigation purposes during flights. So on this device, I have all the essential apps and tools I need for my air navigation tasks. The main app I'm using today is called Next App Lens. It's a Brazilian-developed application, and it's truly an excellent, reliable app for navigation. So I put it here, making sure everything is set up and ready. The iPad is in place, positioned exactly where it needs to be for easy access. I'll show you here, pointing out that it's right here on the side, so you can see how convenient it is to reach. It already comes with this Airbus mount, which is designed to hold the iPad securely and keep it stable during use. I also put a charger here, so the iPad can stay powered up at all times. It even connected here, ensuring that the device remains charged and ready whenever you need it. This setup is meant to keep everything organized and efficient, so you can focus on your tasks without worrying about the iPad running. Now that's a helicopter making quite a lot of noise. This mount right here comes included with Airbus helicopters, and it is designed to fit both the iPad mini and the iPad Air. What I have here is a 10-inch iPad Air. In this particular helicopter, I personally prefer to use this slightly larger iPad because when you try to put the small one here, it's simply too small for this spot, and the larger one gives you much better visibility and does not obstruct your view either. This is the view of the panel. As you can see, it doesn't get in the way at all. There's no straw included, and I've placed a small charger right here so that we can easily charge it whenever necessary. That's it for this part. Now, looking at the luggage compartment on the right side, I'm going to take out the small bag, which is specifically used to store the cover I removed from the dashboard earlier. This cover is meant to be placed right here, inside this luggage compartment on the right side. This way, everything remains organized and easy to find whenever you need it. To put my things as well as the helicopter's equipment and belongings, and I leave the other 2 baggage compartments, which are located on the left side of the helicopter and also the rear baggage compartment, specifically for the passengers to use. I've already checked the battery thoroughly, making sure it is in good working condition, and I've already connected the battery properly. I have also connected the exhaust covers securely to the air intake, ensuring that everything is in place and functioning as it should. I think the Joselio already took it out for me. They usually put it right here in this particular spot. I'll store it together with the other covers in the luggage compartment, which is located on the right side. But this specific cover here is actually inside this bag. This bag actually comes included with the helicopter when you buy a new helicopter. It comes with this bag for you to store the cover safely. And there's another bag included, which serves as the outer cover for the helicopter. This cover is used to protect the cabin area, right? Its main function is to shield the cabin from sunlight, helping to keep the interior cool and prevent sun damage. So this is the cover right here. It fits into this section. And here, take a look. These are the helicopter's locks, which help secure the cover in place. You can also see the exhaust and the air intake, both of which are important parts of the helicopter. Everything that needs to be protected or covered is located here under this cover. The other items and accessories are also stored here. Here you can see all of them together, organized and ready for use. Pitot tube protection is very important, so I will make sure to leave everything needed for that right here as well. I will also bring my backpack over to this spot so that all my personal belongings are kept together and easy to access during the pre-flight process. Another important point to check before takeoff is the fuel. It's essential to carefully inspect the fuel levels and make sure there is enough for the entire flight, as well as to confirm that the fuel is clean and there are no leaks. Taking the time to do these checks helps ensure a safe and smooth flight. Take a look here with me. I'm about to connect the battery, and as I do that, you can check together with me right here the current amount of fuel available. Now, if you look closely, you'll see the amount of fuel that I have today. Specifically, at this moment, I currently have a total of 456 liters of fuel, which, when you calculate it, is approximately 83% of the total fuel required for the mission that I'm planning to carry out today. For this particular mission, it's expected that I will consume about 50%, wait, actually no, it will be closer to 40% of the total fuel supply during the operation. More or less, so it's pretty calm here to be able to do this mission. I don't need to leave with a full tank today because the mission is local. Everything is close by, we can accomplish it easily. I've already checked this part of the cowling, checked the condition of the engine. If there are any leaks, I've already done the pre-flight check of the tail rotor too. It's always good to check if there are any problems. If you notice any discrepancy here, or if there is any problem, please let me know and I'll show you the blades here in greater detail. This movement you see here is completely normal and expected. We'll now check the overall general condition of the tail rotor here.
Everything's fine. On this side we have the oil level, the rotor oil level. This rod here is the rod that goes up front on the pedal where we move the pedal. Everything's fine here. An interesting fact, you saw it there. These fins over there are movable, and here, this one is fixed in place. On this side, we have these fins that are also fixed, so we need to check their general condition thoroughly, okay? Just to make sure everything is all right. Here, check the horizontal stabilizer to see if there are any kinds of impacts or signs of damage. Sometimes during movement, even inside the hangar, someone might accidentally bump into it. So always take a moment to carefully inspect these areas and make sure everything is in proper working order before moving on. You can check that part, so you have to double check it. Double checking is important because sometimes, even if something appears correct at first, there could be small details that are easy to overlook. It's already been checked, but taking a moment to review everything again helps ensure that nothing has been missed and that everything is set up properly. Now let's take off. For those who have been watching the channel for a while, you'll remember this machine right there. It's been featured in several of our previous videos, and you might recall some of the interesting recipes with it. So let's go to the startup. Before we begin, make sure all the necessary preparations are complete, such as checking connections and confirming everything is ready for a smooth start. Throttle is closed and the collective is lowered and locked in place. The rotor is moved forward and the kickoff lever is also set forward. The battery is switched on, providing power to the helicopter's systems. The anti-collision system is turned on to enhance visibility and safety. The horn is activated as an audible warning for the crew and ground staff. The transponder is set to standby for now, ready to be used for communication with air traffic control when needed. Okay everyone, so let's begin our takeoff procedure together. I'm going to carefully open the throttle now, making sure everything is set and ready. We're going to land at Point L, which is a nearby location, specifically called D1. Coordination will be handled at LBH, and India Tango Mike will be the one to initiate the takeoff sequence, making sure to feel out the sector and confirm everything is clear, right? We're going with the big jump from BH Shopping, so let's make sure we're all prepared and aware of our surroundings. Thanks to everyone for your attention. Let's go for the flight and enjoy the experience. Thanks, Felipe, for your help and coordination. Let's go for the flight and make it a smooth journey together. From the ground, the sector is a left turn, heading towards the Big Kiss, referring to the airfields heading towards Belo Horizonte. So it's working here on transponder 2014 because when you're going to land at some point within the Belo Horizonte control area, you have to leave with transponder 2014 so the control already knows, and you intend to land somewhere within the control area at some point on the aerodrome. Inside the control zone, also known as the CTR. So here we go. In the year 2014, I'm going to call Control BH. Control BH, good afternoon. This is Papa Sierra, India Tango Mike, just checking in. I am currently inside the CTR, and I would like to request further instructions or clearance as needed. Please advise on the next steps. Control BH. Thank you, and good afternoon once again.
India Tango Mike, control attitude and position.
Just took off from LBH, which is London Biggin Hill, and was parked there back in 2014. Now I'm going for a touch-and-go landing, also known as a TGL, on the 6th attempt. At Sierra November, Oscar the 1. Confirmed. Repeating. Confirmed.
We call Mike from Corrado, Lemmy, and Yankee, and TJ with you.
Please do not check at this time. That is perfectly fine. The names to note are as follows. Sierra November, Oscar, and the 1. Let me repeat for clarity. Sierra November, Oscar, and finally the 1. Make sure you have these names in mind and do not proceed with any checks until further notice. Thank you for your attention.
Confirm. Just to confirm, we'll call Mike and Corrado right now, as discussed.
Lemmy and Yankee with finally the TJ location, and with you, don't check. So you saw how difficult it is. Folks, how difficult it is for the controller to understand when we don't talk about it. Let's take a moment to direct our attention upward, focusing specifically on the area labeled as LH. As we look up there, notice how this particular section stands out from the rest of the environment. The LH area, which is often referenced in our discussions, holds significant importance for our current analysis. By observing this spot carefully, we can gain valuable insights into the structure and features present. Take note of any unique characteristics, patterns, or details that might be visible from this vantage point. This careful observation will help us better understand the overall context and contribute to our ongoing exploration. So, let's see what we can discover up there on LH and pay close attention to everything that catches our eye. So, how's it going? Here he's warning me about the obstacles. I'm going to inhibit him so he stops making choices. I'm aware. The wind is coming from this side, so I need to consider that as I prepare to land. I'm going to land here in this spot because the wind direction makes it the safest and most controlled place to touch down. There is a light headwind, which is actually ideal for landing. A headwind helps slow the aircraft as it approaches the ground, making the landing smoother and safer. It's the best way to land, and it's always recommended to land into a headwind whenever possible. This gives you more control and helps reduce the distance needed to stop. So, I'll go right up there to that spot, and that's it. That's the plan. I'll turn the aircraft as I approach, making sure to line up with the wind direction. I turn, adjusting my heading to ensure a safe and smooth landing, always keeping the headwind in mind.